Ain't nothing wrong with pizza now. You know, I love pizza. But try not to eat that before you gotta go write a paper. Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. I'm Kara, and today I'm going to be doing a video on tips and tricks for managing and thriving in online college classes. Just given the nature of everything, given the fact that we are in the middle of a pandemic. Well, I don't even know if we're in the middle of it, because it's really seeming like we're still in the beginning of the pandemic. But who knows? Wherever you are in the world, that might look different for you. But regardless, classes have been largely switched to online classes. At my university, some classes are still in person, some classes are hybrid, and some are completely online. I don't have any physical classes this semester, so everything that I do is online. So anyway, I just want to get right into these tips and tricks so that we can all pass our classes out here. So the first tip that I have is to just make sure that you are comfortable with reaching out to your professors. I cannot stress this enough, because it's like you don't have the ability to just slide to someone's office or speak to someone, stop someone after class and talk to them, you know, stop your professor if you have a question. Like, it's, especially if your classes are not synchronous, it's much harder right now to communicate with folks. So make sure you're comfortable with using, I don't know, whatever you use, Canvas, Blackboard, email. Make sure you're comfortable with communicating, and maintain etiquette when you communicate, but just make sure you are getting into the habit of reaching out if you have a question about an assignment, anything, because honestly, I don't know if this is a new normal. It might be, but if it is, you're gonna have to get used to this new way of having to communicate in educational settings or whatever. Like, it's a different ballgame right now. So make sure you're comfortable with reaching out to your professors, period. The second tip, have a set of apps and tools that works for you. I cannot stress enough how important apps have been in helping me stay on top of my stuff, because it's a lot going on. The apps that I typically use, I use Google Tasks. Sometimes I'll go in and put a bunch of tasks in if I'm just making my to-do list for the day as I sit in the morning. I use another app that I swear by, and it is called P-Schedule. There are other apps for putting your classes and stuff into, but I use P-Schedule, and I go in and I put in all my classes, assignments, if I got tasks, if I have meetings. So every day I get up and I look and see, okay, what's on my calendar. I can make everything, I can customize the colors on it. I don't know if y'all can see my little calendar, but I just like that I'm able to customize it a bit better. So this is what I like to use, but you can use anything. But long story short, make sure you got your tools. Your tools are going to be life-saving. So the next tip, make sure you set up your space. I might do a separate video on how, on what my setup is for online classes right now, but you just really want to make sure you're not studying in your bed, because you're not gonna focus. Look, you're not gonna focus. Don't lie to yourself and say, oh yeah, I can sit here and chill in the bed, you know, I'm gonna get some work done. It's not. You know it's not. You know you're not gonna do it. You're not. You know you're not. Why are you lying? Don't lie to yourself. Get out the bed. Sit somewhere else, whether you have to go into the living room, whether you have a desk. You can go to Walmart and get a little $10 table. I don't know. But get out of your bed. You're not going to study. You're going to be napping. If you're anything like me, you're going to be chilling watching Kim Possible all day. So, don't do it. Get up. Which leads me into my next tip. Try to get up and get dressed on at least a few days. If you know you don't have to leave the house, still at least a few days out of the week, try to get up, put some clothes on, even if you're just going to do some work or watch your online classes or whatever. I feel like getting out of your pajamas and stuff like that and just getting up, getting refreshed, might get up, take a shower, do what you got to do, Like, just try to operate in a way that you sort of would if you were going to school. Get up and get dressed a few days out of the week. My next tip would be to use digital and physical reminders. So for me, this looks like me setting reminders in Google Tasks. I might set some reminders in my calendar app, but I'm also a sticky note person. Like, I will put a sticky note anywhere. So I have them on my desktop computer. I have some on my physical calendar that's on my wall. I have some on my bathroom mirror. Like, try to put reminders for yourself in places that you're going to look at often. Because I know sometimes when notifications pop up on my phone, like I might have a Google alert for an assignment, but then something from Twitter will pop up and I might get distracted. Like, if you have multiple ways of reminding yourself to do things, then you have, I think, better chances of remembering, right? So use sticky notes. Sometimes I use those dry erase markers and I write on my bathroom mirror. I'm in my bathroom several times a day, so I'm going to see the mirror. You're going to just find different ways to remind yourself to do stuff. Time yourself when you study. Oh my goodness, I cannot stress this enough. Like, me setting timers for different tasks that I want to do, it really helps so that I don't, for one, spend too much time on it, and two, feel like antsy about wanting to get on my phone or going to do something else. So like, if you know there's like a book chapter you need to read, give yourself 35 minutes to do it and say, I'm going to sit here for these 35 minutes and I'm only going to do this thing. And once that timer is up, then I don't know, I might give myself like 15-20 minutes to scroll on Instagram, and then I'll start the next task. So I think that time yourself really helps you be more productive, and it encourages you to sit there and just focus in on one thing at a time. Limit your distractions when you are studying. Like, don't have the TV on. You might even want to turn the music off if music is something that distracts you. For me, it depends on what kind of music it is. If I'm playing smooth jazz, I can have that on when I'm studying. Playing Lil Baby or Kodak when I'm studying, because then I'm too busy bopping and dancing and I'm not going to be doing my work. So limit your distractors as much as possible. Please try to eat brain food throughout the day, but especially when you're in lectures or when you're studying. I, for one, notice a real difference when I eat pizza before I try to be productive, and then when I eat, I don't know, a salad, or I might have fruit or an apple or something like that. Like, what you eat, I feel like it almost immediately impacts how you feel. So, ain't nothing wrong with pizza now. You know, I love pizza. But try not to eat that before you gotta go write a paper. Whatever that looks like, whatever brain food works for you, try to eat stuff that doesn't slow you down or make you feel bad so early in the day so that you can get stuff done. And you can eat pizza when you don't have nothing productive to do, because then it won't matter if you're feeling kind of sluggish. So try to eat brain food if you can. Grace yourself, okay? These are unprecedented times for us, and we have never really had to deal with this before. So brace yourself. Know that some days you may not be as productive as other days. Know that your energy is going to fluctuate. Just brace yourself, y'all. That's why I don't plan my days ahead anymore. Like, I used to plan my day the night before and then try to run off that list the next day. But sometimes you wake up and you just don't have it. You just don't have the energy to do all the stuff you plan to do. So I suggest wake up and then plan out what you need to do based on how you feel. But grace yourself, y'all, please. Be kind to yourself. Be nice to yourself. Be gentle with yourself. And don't push yourself too hard, but still get that work done. And that's all I got. I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.